Today's device is by far the best Android TV media player that I have ever acquired. It supports 8K resolution, comes with 8GB of RAM and 64GB of storage. It's called the Dune Solo 8K, and I'm about to show you what this bad boy can do. So this device is powered by Amlogic S928X processor with Dolby Vision VS10 engine. It has 8GB of RAM and a flash memory of 64GB. For connectivity, the device supports Ethernet port with speeds up to 1GB per second, and it has Wi-Fi 6. This device is also equipped with Bluetooth 5.2 for wireless connections. The device comes with 3 USB 3.0 ports and 1 USB 2.0 port for connecting external devices. It has a built-in SATA HDD rack that supports up to 20 TB of internal storage. The device supports HDMI output 2.1a up to 8K 60 frames per second in HDR or 4K 120 FPS. It also supports 2 RCA ports for analog audio output and both optical and coax for digital audio output. The front panel of the device features a LED display showing time that can be customized in the settings. It also has a built-in IR receiver that supports the Dune HD and Google IR codes. And it also has an IR input port for connecting external IR receivers. The Dune 8K comes with 2 external Wi-Fi antennas that are detachable and 1 internal Bluetooth antenna that is non-detachable because it's needed for the Bluetooth remote. The device is controlled by a Bluetooth remote with a microphone for voice search that supports Google Voice Control. It has Air Mouse and IR learning compatibility. This device supports 8K video decoding up to 60 frames per second in HDR. It can also be downscaled from 8K content to 4K or the other way around, 4K upscaled to 8K. The Dune Solo 8K is capable of decoding a lot of video formats. The most important ones are AV1, VP9, H.265, H.264, VC1, MPEG-4, MPEG-2, MPEG-1, and it supports multiple HDR formats such as Dolby Vision, HDR10+, HDR10, and HLG. This device literally has it all. This device is also equipped with Dolby Vision VS10 engine and supports Dolby Vision Playback for profiles 5, 7, and 8, and it can play double track, double layer videos. The Dune Solo 8K can support video upscaling and downscaling, and it even has support for 3D video side-by-side and top and bottom formats. It can play a lot of video file formats. Let's name a few. It includes MKV, MPEG-TS, MPEG-M2TS, VOB, AV, MOV, MP4, QT, ASV, WMV, and very practical is the ISO support. Let's move forward and talk a bit about the audio support on the Dune 8K Solo. It supports bitstream pass-through of all Dolby DTS formats up to Dolby Atmos and DTS-X. It's capable of multi-channel decoding up to 7.1 channels of all Dolby formats and DTS-X. The Dune Solo 8K can decode various audio formats, almost every single one of them, and the list is too long for me to name. A few examples: MPEG-1, 2, Layer 1, 2, or 3, AAC, LPCM, FLAC, Forbes, Wavepack, APE, Apple Lawless, ALAC, SACD, DSD, multi-channel PCM, and much more, including MP3, MPA, M4A, AAC, Wave. So that's practically all of them, and there's much more that it can support. So that list was pretty long, but believe me, it supports much more than that. Let's talk a bit about the operating system. This device runs a Linux-based Dune HD OS along with Android 11. It supports and operates 64 bits of OS kernel and supports 32-bit of Android applications. And it's compatible with various file systems, including FAT16, FAT32, Read and Write ext2, ext3, ext4, NTFS, exFAT, HFS, HFS Plus, and even BTRFS. The Dune Solo also supports Widefine DRM with Widefine L1. However, one thing that I didn't see back is the Google Android TV certification or the Netflix certification. But it still supports all the video formats, and I tested out YouTube. It plays perfectly fine. For some that might want the Netflix certification, maybe you can bypass that some way. That's not really important for me. When I'm buying this device, it most likely won't be for Netflix. So before I acquired this device, I asked Dune customer service, which they are very fast in responding, what makes the Dune Solo 8K so good, so special? And their response was, it has excellent performance and a powerful CPU. It supports YouTube 8K decoding and works even when using a 4K TV. It supports 8K output and it's future-proof even if you currently only use a 4K TV. It supports playback of Blu-ray images, ISO, BDMV with Blu-ray menu, and they noted that very rare media players can do this. And Dune has the best and most complete implementation in comparison with other platforms. It also supports direct playback of Dolby Vision, BD 4K images, ISO, BDMV with Dolby Vision Profile 7, MEL and VEL, even with a Blu-ray menu. Also, a quick note on that, they said very rare media players can do this. It also supports direct playback of Dolby Vision video files with Dolby Vision Profile 7, MEL and FEL in other file formats such as MP4 dual track, MP4 single track, MKV, M2TS, and lastly they also said very rare media players can do this. So that's pretty awesome. It was a pretty clear answer to me, and that's why I had to get my hands on this device. So let's show you how this bad boy operates. To set it up, just use the power cable included and the 8K HDMI cable. This is the first menu that you will see, and it will ask you to connect the remote control, plug in the batteries, and press and hold the enter plus the volume up button for 3 seconds. After that, it will start connecting to the device automatically. After that, you can choose your language and you can go for automatic or manual setup, and we're going to choose wireless Wi-Fi and search for our Wi-Fi network and putting our password and connect to it. After that is done, it's going to go ahead and connect, check for firmware updates, ask us to enable community applications, which I am going to click yes on, and that's how quickly it's set up. It's probably going to download the firmware, I believe. There you go, it's going to update some things. And so the interface is very smooth. As you can see, it comes with all these options and information of movies and series. It has a large collection, and it's movies, TV shows, TV or other applications. So the thing is, if you want to pick a movie, let's go for this one right here. You're going to click play and it's going to choose you on which platforms you can currently watch them. So you have to log in these platforms to actually watch it, or you have to have them in your own collection. You can also switch between platforms, and here you can see what is played on HBO, Apple TV, Disney, Prime Video or Netflix, or see your own collection. Same goes for TV series, and you can actually connect and configure live content. Here you have all the Dune applications. You can switch between Dune and Android applications. These are all pre-installed, preloaded applications that are not yet installed. If we, for instance, want to install YouTube, you just click on it and it will install you YouTube directly on Dune. The thing is, you're not connected to Google Play Store, so if you wish not to do that, this is the way to go. For that, we are going to enable the Android TV part. When we're clicking on this, it's going to go ahead and enable Google Play services and install Android TV. So what we've done now is we actually installed Android TV and enabled Google Play services, and you can return to the Dune home menu just by pressing top menu on your remote control. So that's pretty awesome. Let's press OK and see how it looks like. So this is the Android TV home screen. I am very satisfied that it has this option, and you can still enable to switch between 2 platforms. And here you can enable everything you like, including Google Voice Control. So going forward to YouTube, we can see that it performs excellent and it plays the video directly. You can choose up to 8K of video formats. I just saw the option. It's just not gonna run it because I don't have an 8K monitor, unfortunately not yet. Perhaps for the future video reviews. And as you can see, Stats for Nerds is turned on and it has 0 frame drops. Also very special to me. For a device that's not even Google YouTube certified. That being said, it's really lovely. I love the image and the quality of it. Going back to the Dune menu, if you want, you can also use the Air mouse by just clicking on the mouse logo. It has a lot of functionalities. You can choose to change subtitles, and it will download automatically online. You can choose the audio input, but you can also choose to have shortcuts on your remote control to automatically open applications or folders. So next thing for us is to test all these various video formats that it claims it can support. So I'm going to connect a external hard disk drive, and let's see how it all runs. So when connecting, you will get a automatic detection. You can either add to my collection or open a file browser. Let's choose option number 1. And here we have a zip file that I already unzipped. Let's go to all files, and these are the formats that I have downloaded to check if it's all actually working. Let's start on the top and choose this one right here. So first file is going to be Dolby Atmos, and as you can see, it plays very smoothly. It's beautiful. Quick note, I am using a screen recorder on this device, so you're even going to get much better quality when connecting to the real monitor or TV. And of course, we cannot hear the sound, but I can tell you it is lovely. I currently have a 7.1 Sonos sub with the sub and 2 speakers, the Sonos ones. So I do support the 7.1. The Sonos Arc has the speakers going to the top, so it gives you that 7.1 certification where the sound goes up and down again, and you can still feel and hear some of that rain going down. Moving forward to the second file, that's going to be M2TS, and you can see right here it has Blu-ray 4K 23 Hz DV HEVC Atmos 7.1. I gotta say, it is stunning, the image quality. Like, I have never seen an Android TV player supporting all these formats and truly just delivering what they say. If you want the best device out there, this is where you want to go. The best Android TV media player, this is the right choice. Let's move forward to the next file. So the most important things it already played. You can also see the progress right here. It has a lot of files. As you can see, you can pre-download all these files to test them out for yourself. Let's try also MP4. Works perfectly fine. Obviously, this device is the best media player out there. But a quick note on the files that we just tested, because I have an automation where I cut out pauses where I don't speak. So some moments you see a cutout during the video because I stopped speaking, but trust me, the video plays smoothly with no frame drops at all. So going forward, we have a lot of files that we can test out. It's going to be taking a lot of time. For that, let's leave that for now. I will leave a link in the description so you can access those files yourself and you can test them out. So if you have a hard drive with all data and content, you can easily add them to my collection. Just go ahead and click on my collection right here, go to manage folders, add folder, and here you can press right, navigation right, and you can add it to your collection. Or let's go edit, because I only want this folder to be added. Press right on all files, so on the navigation button, and you can click OK to add or name it whatever you want. You can start indexing, so it will sort out the file formats, and it's already done. As you can see, we can click stop and we can go to our collection right here. So this was empty before, and now you see all these files we have by comedy, genre, and just all files. There you go. These are all the files we just played before, and it adds the thumbnail to it. So that's pretty awesome. Of course, these weren't full movies. These were just files that we played. And again, playing a file, you can go down the description and you will see all the formats it has. So this has M2TS H265 2160p Dolby Vision, M2TS again. So yeah, 7.1 Dolby Atmos True HD, Dolby Digital Plus Atmos. You can see it is amazing that it can play all these files and formats. That being said, so one last thing that I want to check out, which is very important. There's a lot of specifications on this box and the things that we mentioned. Let's check it out if it's actually there internally. So before getting into the specifications, a quick note, I've been running this for a while. I've been testing applications, downloading them, streaming services that I use personally. Everything runs perfectly fine, much better than a Fire Stick or a Google Chromecast, and even in some aspects, even overall also better than NVIDIA Shield, but that is not comparable because that's more also a gaming device. But if we go into codecs, this is much better. So it has the 8 gigabytes of RAM, it has the 64 gigabytes of storage. Let's go to CPU, 64 bits like promised. So let's go into codecs because that's the most important for everyone watching this, of course. You can see all the supported codecs. Everything that is promised, it is in here, and you can actually see that it will play it. Dolby Vision and all the other file formats, it is supporting it. That being said, you can purchase this for yourself. Obviously, this is one of the best. Again, the top model, the top Android TV media player that I have acquired until now is this device right here. Let me know what you think about everything. And also in the next video, I am going to show you how I set up mine to fully load it up with the best streaming applications. I am going to use this more to stream rather than download files because that's just what I am used to, but I will have a monster of a device doing so. For everyone else that's purchasing this device, will be most likely a combination of those both. So that being said, this video has come to an end. Don't forget to check out the link in the description so you can get yours today. And also, leave me some feedback. Let me know what you thought about this video. And don't forget, I'll see you in the next one.